Hi friends, welcome to the Mech Auto Technologies. Here I am with a new topic which is types of engines. And before going to the topic, we have to know that what is an engine. So engine is a machine which converts chemical energy into thermal energy and thermal energy into mechanical energy. So let me explain this definition briefly. So the chemical energy, the fuel which we are using in the cylinder to ignite the charges. So it holds some chemical energy, and after ignition, what happens? It creates some temperature and it rises some heat. So that the thermal energy, and according to the law, P is direct proportional to T. What happens when the temperature increases, pressure increases, and the increased pressure pushes the piston down and it rotates the crankshaft. So that's the mechanical energy. We get this mechanical energy at the flywheel and at the rear part of the engine. So here the topic. So power plant. Power plant is also called as engine, and basically the engine is classified into types. One is the internal combustion engine and another is external combustion engine. Internal combustion engine again classified in so many types according to these parameters. So before going to that, we should know, we have to know, it's necessary to know that what is an internal combustion engine and what is an external combustion engine. So internal combustion engine, the name itself saying that the combustion is going to be taking place in a closed system or in a closed cylinder. And external combustion engine, the combustion of the engine is going to be takes place outside of the engine cylinder, and the flue gases are coming in the engine cylinder and it rotates the crankshaft. So finally the work is developing. So internal combustion engine having some of the types which according to these parameters. So initial one is the design. According to the design, we have two kinds of engines. One is the reciprocatory engines, another is the rotatory engines, and these are depending on the designing of the company manufacturer. So next we have cylinder arrangement, and according to this parameter we have six kind of engines. One is, the first one is I engine. I means inline engine. More than one cylinder is going to be kept in a inline manner. So next we have V. V type engine means the engines are kept according to this V shape. So the two cylinders at each side kept as a V. So in the angle between of these two cylinder will be 90 or sometimes 60 according to the manufacturer. So next we have W. So W16. So W engines are two V engines are kept together. Then a W will be formed. What happens? It develops more pressure, more power than the V engine. And actually these engines are used in high performance automotives like sport cars. We can take an example. That one is the Bugatti Veyron or Bugatti Chiron, whatever. So Bugatti company is making automobiles with a W engine. Actually the cylinders or 16 cylinders are arranged in W man. So next we have opposed piston. So opposite piston means two pistons are moving oppositely to each other, and it compresses the charges and ignites the charges and develops power. Next we have opposite cylinder. Opposite cylinder means the pistons or the cylinders are arranged away in the outwards. So what happens? Pistons moves outwards, and the outside of the each piston ignition takes place, and these two pistons are connected with a crankshaft which is kept in middle of the engine, and actually these engines are used by the company is Subaru. And next we have or. Or means rotary engine. It's rotatory engine. Sorry, it's a rotatory engine. Rotatory engine means more than one cylinder or two cylinders. The cylinder or in the peripheral manner arranged to a single crankshaft. This one is. And next we have according to the stroke. According to the stroke we have two-stroke engines, four-stroke engine, and six-stroke engines. And next we have according to the type of ignition. According to this ignition parameter is going to be changed according to the engines, the CI engines having. So we having two types according to the engine categories. For the SI engine, it's magneto or battery type ignition. For CI engines, it's a fuel injection type. So next we have intake process. This one is uh, breathing process of the engine. Engine has to breathe air into the engine cylinder to develop power. So what happens? These are classified in two types. One is the normal intake, naturally aspirated engines. These are called naturally aspirated engines. Uh, for the compact engine, if we need more power, we'll go to the forced intake. And forced intake is again classified into two types. One is the TC, means turbocharged engines, and next one is supercharged engines. So next we have cooling system. So according to the cooling system, we have two kinds of engines. One is the air cooled engines, which we can observe. Naturally, we can observe that those kind of engines in bikes. And next we have water cooled engines, and these engines or we can find in heavy trucks, buses, cars, like those things. And next, move on to the external combustion engine. External combustion engines are again classified in two types. So three types. First one is the gas turbines, and next is the steam turbines, and next we have steam engines. My dear friends, as I said, the external combustion engines are running by the flue gases which already burnt outside. So here, just concentrate once. So gas turbines, the um, gas turbine on the gas turbine, the flue gases are going to be expanded which already burned outside in the engines, in the combustion chamber. And next we have steam turbines. These were also using a boiler to boil water outside, and the steam is going to come into in the turbine section, and it expands the turbine and it rotates the turbine wheel. So next we have steam engine. Steam engine means this one is also similar to steam turbines. The steam is developed in the boiler or steam generator, and the steam is coming into the engine cylinder section, and it pushes the piston up and down or to and from motion, and thereby it rotates the crankshaft. So I hope you guys have understood the topic which I have explained. So to have updates, subscribe the channel. Thanks for watching. Peace.